Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battling. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mills. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the Yellow Jackets will begin with less than ideal field position off that poor return. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel.
And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Getting set. Here's second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made after the completion. The Yellow Jackets come to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner will be brought down. So Florida State's offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. No huddle now for the offense.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is...
He'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything, and they put together something here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted.
What an incredible job here by this safety. Sitting back in cover 2, almost baits the quarterback to throw this football, jumps it, and comes up with a great interception.
Tech offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop him, but it's a first down. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, and he goes down after a short game. That's not enough for the first down. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. Fights through a tackle. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. It's a 1st and 10 play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the Seminoles are in the red zone now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the run here. Let's it go. Accurate throw, catch made right near the sideline.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the 4th down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them. And you're rewarded with a 1st down.
The Noles come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1.
Hey, I know it's only the 1st half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This
fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Now the important point after attempt.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. No huddle here for the offense.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk of play. Gained to the 35-yard line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, second forever. And this defense is, of course, expecting a pass, but give the play call a lot of credit here. Running the football, catching the defense off guard, a nice run, but really, I think it's more about breaking the tendency. Occasionally going with a play that the defense isn't expecting. This one worked out very well for them. Picked up nice yards, but let's not forget, still have a lot of work to do here on third down.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run it to the right side. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. 7th play of the drive coming up. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Mills. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone, just run the clock out and get to halftime. He's running out of time here, and it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down. Unbelievable call.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
Coverage team brings down the returner. comes the Florida State offense on the field. Offense showing a bunch formation now. First down. Looking to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how. Slow this guy down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll try the right here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And a big gain down near the 29-yard threat. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Testing the right side here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mills. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set it down for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. Just second down after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled, but first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Fights through the tackler. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense in hurry-up mode. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here.
Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
And what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Well, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Florida State. And the route is on. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive moving. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. That's a nice tackle there by quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made on the out route. That moves the football inside.